everyone, it's Amelia from Prolanco. Have you ever heard somebody say, "No, I don't really have an accent"? I've made 8 videos now, so you're probably a bit more used to the way I speak. You might say, she has an English accent. Okay, this is true. I'm from England. But an accent is a bit more complicated than that. An accent is the way that you pronounce words. Accents can be regional, socio-economic, based on your ethnicity or your first language, but most of the time your accent is a result of all of these things. An accent includes stress, intonation, rhythm, the distinction between vowels and consonants. This is where an accent is different to a dialect. A dialect does include pronunciation, but it also includes variations in grammar, vocabulary, and syntax. Like an accent, a dialect is also dependent on geographical, socio-economic and ethnic factors, but it will also be heavily influenced by the media and your peer group. Because of this huge number of variables, it's really hard to find 2 people who speak exactly the same, even if they live in the same city. For example, I'm from London, so I definitely speak with elements of multicultural London English that I spoke about a few weeks ago. I often finish my sentences with "in it", I often respond to news with "is it" or "serious", and I never pronounce my T's in words like apartment or airport. However, I do sometimes pronounce my T's in words like button and water if I want to emphasise them, and I clearly say grass and castle because I'm from the southeast of England, and this is a feature of received pronunciation, more commonly known as Oxford English. Think Emma Watson or Kate Winslet. I also clearly pronounce H's in house and holiday, and this is a feature of both multicultural London English and received pronunciation. However, I also demonstrate some features of Cockney. I pronounce picture like picture. I never pronounce the ul at the end of words like table, angel, example. My speech is also really influenced by the media. I was born in the early 90s, so I'm part of Generation Y, meaning words like hashtag, selfie, and unfriend are commonplace in my vocabulary. And this mixture is unique to me. It will be different from the children that grew up right across the street from me, and it forms part of my identity. In some less diverse areas, there are less or more subtle variations. The newsflash of today is everybody has an accent, even if you speak exactly the same as everybody else around you, which you probably don't anyway. Of course, if you speak the same as everybody else around you with very little external input of other accents, you will be extremely used to just hearing one way of speaking, and this then becomes the norm. The neutral, accent void accent. I have loads more to say about the impact of this, and this is coming in part 2 next week, so be sure to tune in, and I'll see you then.